Leo, what's good? I'm your wild and free high priest. This message is for the Leo Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Regardless of your natal placement, this may resonate with you as you may have been guided to this message, regardless of your zodiacal placements. For that reason, I ask that you take only what resonates and leave the rest to the rest. I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light protect me, you and us as I channel and interpret for your Leo divine, for this Leo full moon. So a lot of excess energy. This is giving Knight of Wands. So the Sagittarius message may apply to you. One of the more recent ones, and now I'm adding cards to the videos here and there. The moon in Taurus, the first quarter moon in the fixed sign of Taurus, that just passed, was very significant for you in terms of it enlightening you to highlighting what you can leave behind, what you have been sacrificing a lot of your time and effort on or for, and that may not be for your highest good, and it may not be the best energy to keep around. And again, I am never here to shame you. So take what resonates, hit like if the message resonates along the way, hit like if you want to support me. Thank you, Leo. Subscribe if you're new here. I ask that you do subscribe and comment and hang out and hit like and share this with others. I want to remind you that when I speak on the past, as this reading will highlight the last 9.5 months, 10 months to 20 months. So about up to a year and a half ago. Okay. And you have likely sacrificed a lot. And now these are those final behavioral, emotional sacrifices, or sacrifices that are involved in the emotional and behavioral sphere, the obsessions, the compulsions, the, dare I say, addictive aspects. We all have them, no matter if you are Leo or otherwise. Okay, happy birthday if you are Aquarian. Leo rising, the moon falls in your first house. This is a brand new beginning in love. Regardless of whether you are in love, this is huge manifestation energy. The potent power portal that was open at the new moon in Capricorn, it is full blast, and the energy is non-containable. Trust 21, or trust is 16 and stormy is 21. Okay, trust that you are being guided from choppy waters. Okay, from excess. Mercury in Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius, 5 of Swords. It may be easier for you to rely on perceiving what is to come through that psychic aspect. However, you suppose that you are psychic, or that psychic shows up in however you appear as a psychic, right? There's this soulmate. It may be better to rely on that, as that is the truth, that there is a lot to gain, and you will receive what's due to you, for you. I'm so sorry, I have like oatmeal all over my mouth. Sagittarian symbol, the Archer, 24, focus, and past life, 14. End of an era. Karmic era over. Divine feminine and fire, 27. you will come to understand that from this point on, you start feeling fulfillment. Okay, it's time to now bring into reality what you have manifested, okay, over the last year and a half. A lot of it has come through sacrifice. You do have the overall quality of the Lovers. So a choice in love or a partnership. Wow, number one. All right, Leo. Yes, a masculine shows up in your life. Relationships, love, emotions, a flow of giving and receiving between partners. And this card does not have a different meaning when inverted. It is what it is, right? This is mutual compromise, shared agreement, support, and encouragement. This could be a new beginning in love, in business, in partnerships in general. The start of a new relationship, a bond of love and intimacy, a realization about a familiar person who may be interested in a relationship with you. If a person, someone you were kind to in the past, is interested in repaying you, a person you trust and who knows more about you than anyone else, the person you love and are interested in, married couples who work together. The advice is to follow your heart, consult someone close to you, and follow their good advice. Okay. Then we have number 7 at the bottom of the deck. Fertility, children, family, a fruitful collaboration, expansion, a family member, family-oriented person, and the advice is to do good deeds for your family and children, give willingly to a family member. So does it have to be a family member? Your partner could be part of your family, right? Your friends or family, your pets, I don't know. So, Leo, interesting, grand news. It's in this Aquarius season, or there's like an Aquarian fella. They can promote this aspect that can be liberating and can provide a relief from frustration or stress or all of the above. They can help you to center what is coming, the good that is coming, and help you to understand why. From a spiritual gnosis, okay. Well, the prudent, Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio. You could have those signs in your chart. The 10th house and 8th house. I'm so sorry, 11th house, maybe the 10th house. Aries and Scorpio with a death card. Scorpio with the Queen of Cups, feminine. It could be feminine or masculine. And then we have the prudent one, which is attributed to Aquarius, or Aquarius energies, attributed to the 9th arcana, major arcana, the prudent one. This is a return to you, okay? And this is also the timing now. So in retrospect, what has occurred in the last 20 months, year and a half, has brought you to refine this feminine aspect of you, the divine feminine, who does not overgive, does not overprovide, and who is capable and open to receive support where it is needed, okay? And you're capable of asking. You're also ready for a relationship if that's what you want. There's a rebirth, okay? The divine feminine is here. Spring months, this relationship may be full flung, full speed ahead. You're currently in this zone. You have two arcana majors. Here's a third one in the near future. You will be guided to move from that sentiment of sacrifice, the feeling or perspective that you are in a time of sacrificing and leaving a lot behind, to now in practice. Again, it's that practice now what has been preached and what you're preaching, right? Wow, because there's a need to tame the beast, to center and direct desire. Let's read that. You are transforming, and you will transform, okay? From only considering yourself, the way you were considering yourself, Leo, was limiting. It was good. I believe it was good. But I also see that you may have felt misguided at many points, or it became more, that feeling and vibration and belief became more prominent as time moved. This is the Enchantress, spiritual power and fortitude. Okay, all force, moral force, and organic force. Remember then, Leo, that for power one must believe in one's ability, advance with faith, to become strong, impose silence upon the weakness of thy heart. If Arcanum 11 should appear in the prophetic signs of thy horoscope, thou shouldst study duty, which is a rule of right, and practice justice as if you loved it. And this is Neptunian energy. This is also the alignment to forces outside of you by pertaining to identities, labels, okay, the overdoing, letting others get to you in a way. These are examples, not saying you did that, not saying that happened, or very well could have happened. And okay, so yes. Capricorn season, the last 5 to 6 weeks, the last 2 weeks especially, has made it very clear that regardless of whether you are coming into a romantic partnership, that this is a grand moment in time for you to choose you and to see what you have not only wanted, what you have worked for come to be, okay? In reality, it is here, the World card and the Sun card, Leo. That is you, 19 and 21. And the Sun card speaks of the divine union, okay? Partnership. There's this duty, there's this Saturnian aspect where either you are older or they are older. And more significant is that they may appear, relatively speaking, to be more mature, okay? More fatherly and more motherly, but having the quality of order and elder and mature. Okay, wow. Joy, happiness. Regardless, it's joy, okay? Happiness awaits thee in domestic life if thou knowest how to strengthen the conjugal circle and guard its sacredness in the sanctuary of the heart. Okay. And this is the Adept success and attainment, highest possible attainment, the triumph of adeptship. Okay, the adept, 21. You will gather the fruit of knowledge of good and evil and drink of the eternal fountain if thou art sufficiently master of thyself to approach it without coveting. Obstacles will disappear from thy path and thy destiny will have no limit save those of thy will. Okay, from the Enchantress, this is where you are at in this time and space, or that's what's coming to give space for this, for highest possible attainment, happiness, joy. Right now, the transformation has begun, okay? You may have left a partnership that wasn't fair. Okay, the challenge you are facing is what's coming up. You're fully aware that you have to tame the beast. Center and focus your will. Okay. Relinquish control. Moving on from singular way of thinking, overprotectiveness, 9 of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo, to self-care, a notion and practice of self-care that moves energy quickly, or determined 8 of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius, a lot of communication. Something comes to you the more you work on this. The more you see yourself as someone in control, the more you can let go of wanting control, okay? And the quicker the energy then moves up around you, for what reason? To create separation from the former behaviors to a new enlightened sense of self and taking actions from that point. Knowing truly which desires will lead you to happiness and joy, okay? The Emperor, Divine Masculine, 2 of Swords. From sacrifice, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine here. Through hardship, through self-sacrifice, through sacrifice in general, okay? No need to fight for this. It's being delivered to you, okay? In your power. We have the Moon in Libra. In your power, you have the ability to organize or to become organized, to organize your thoughts, and to appear differently in your society, your surroundings, your community. Okay, the Hierophant, Taurus, to see a different side of you that is founded in like value, okay? You bring more to the table than what you once thought. Oh wow, 5 of Swords, Mercury or Venus in Aquarius, what we've been talking about. Knowing why you have to leave certain behaviors behind, okay? Why you have to sacrifice that for love, for the love of you first. In your surroundings, the Sagittarius energy, there's a lot of energy around you. We have the 8 of Swords, Mercury and Sagittarius, and then we have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is also about you becoming enlightened and knowing what glitters isn't always gold. Knowing that you also have the power of the proverbial Midas touch. Everything you touch can turn to gold, will turn to gold. You have been touched by someone who turns you into gold. An adventure awaits. Okay. The sense of stuckness no longer lingers. You're being shown around you. You're being moved spiritually. Inspiration abounds in abundance. Venus in Scorpio, you are being shown where you have mistrusted and been misguided. No shame, no blame. Now you know. Now you move from that point on. New comes in. Advice. Thank you so much. Advice for Sagittarius. I'm so sorry. I said Sagittarius. Advice for Leo. We'll leave Queen of Cups and Eight of Swords. Do you really have to prove to them anything? Two of Cups, Leo, Venus in Cancer. There's no rush, no need to rush. Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Shadow of Gemini. It's like, just allow the inklings of it to evolve and grow. It is growing. Two of Cups. Love, partnership. There's no need to fight for it. Mars in Leo. This is the type of action that is less so about doing, more so about letting emotions come and go and honoring authentic moods and feelings and vibrations and meeting each other not just halfway but eye to eye, seeing where you can create the relationship. Two of Wands, and not losing yourself in it or in them. Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. There's a first come back to you, befriend you before you completely give in to them. The Sun card, Queen of Wands, and Five of Pentacles. That was in the Sagittarius message. Okay, Leo, what's the outcome? Okay. You will come to understand from that bird's eye view, Venus in Aquarius, this timing. It's what you have to leave behind, okay? That will become very significant. In your, it's fire energy. It's like, hey, are you gonna do it? Ace of Swords. Yeah, it can be frustrated, but you need to clear the plate. You need to clear a lot. And this is something that you have wanted, okay? So Five of Swords is a aspect of the Star card, okay? This is a knowing beforehand why it's not worth it to continue to struggle for the former, to remain in the past by repeating past cycles, by recommitting to behaviors that now you understand you have to wipe out, because the journey is refreshed, is anew. There's a transformation. Page of Wands, spirit on earth. Clear the way, clear the mind. Okay. You are no longer losing, you are winning. Now win. Okay. Leo, you have the win again. Okay, yes. Why? Why the Emperor? All of that is within your power. The Emperor has manifested this. Your work, your career, take off, a Lover's card, Gemini. We have Mercury, so Gemini and Virgo. Take care of this love, and take care of your business. Okay, Taurus. This is something that can withstand the tests of time, okay? This is something that is new. So get what needs to be gotten together, get it together, Leo. I mean that very sincerely. Not as in get your shit together. But if that is inspiring, you do have the Page of Wands after all. And the Ace of Swords. Yes, see here now? With your special eyes. The Queen and the King of Pentacles and the Sun card and the Lover's card and the Magician. Okay. Why the Five of Swords? It's that aspect of the Queen of Wands that maybe there was a way about them, okay, that no longer fits, okay, their life, a lifestyle change because of their commitment to behavioral changes, okay, and it could be the example, okay, again, no shame, just like immature relationships or like running amok about town. There's a lot to learn from that anyway. There's a growth spurt, maturing emotionally, okay, by applying a form of intelligence. There's the Six of Pentacles. That was the energy I was reading. Next to the Strength card, Courage. Leo, that's you. The Enchantress, the one that tames these behaviors that may feel and seem to be good for you, but are they? Are you in submission? Are you recognizing now that you're sacrificing more than what you're getting back? You're well aware, and that's why Courage is here once again, Strength card. Leo, the Moon in Taurus was very significant for you, and where you can now see what you thought was all fun and games is not really fair. It's not fair. And apply that where you will. A sense of immaturity or a sense of need to grow and move on from that. Instead of feeling defeated and leaving yourself susceptible to repeating those patterns, now you, albeit frustrating, you check yourself before the wreckage, okay? Shoo-wee, because the Star card is here, so you win that battle. Well worth it. You are very intelligent, nonetheless. The High Priestess speaks. You know better, you do better, you know what's coming, you know why. No longer being left out and leaving yourself out, counting yourself back in. Pisces, Aquarius, and then this Aquarius fell at King of Swords. Seven of Swords is Moon in Aquarius. That's upcoming energy. You will become enlightened to the victory and move away from frustration, okay? To this new relationship, whether it's with you. There's 8 of Wands. There's a lot of conversations being had between both of you. There's the 8 of Pentacles. It's magical and it's working, okay? That to defeat this, where you thought you were locked in, you really aren't. This is you're now capable of seeing, perceiving that you can actually work to build what for you may feel better is better by design, a better grand design, a larger, bigger vision opens up for you. Okay, by protecting yourself, by acknowledging boundaries and asserting them, brings this gateway portal to love, a new timeline, to move to love, to accept love, to receive love, as well as money, and your money gets better too. We love to see the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Taurian, value, something of value, by promoting boundaries. You know it, you believe it, you sense it, you're able to intelligently perceive it now that you've cleared away that dust, okay? The dusties, the dust bowls. Okay, all right, cleaning up, anyone? Clean up on I will Leo, and I mean that very lovingly. It's the Sagittarius. It's here, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. The Sagittarius sass is coming out, so I will end the message now, and I send you all the love. Hit like, subscribe if you're new here. Thank you for subscribing all along, if you've been here along the way, and leave me a comment, say hello, share this with others. Don't forget to hit like. And happy Sun in Aquarius. Happy birthday if you're Aquarius. Enjoy. Happy full moon in Leo. Ciao.